Sunday evening, a little before 10 p.m., officers responded to a residence in the area of East Shirewood and St. Louis Avenue to serve a warrant for an individual. They made contact with the owner of the resident, who stated that the subject was in the backyard at the time. They responded to the backyard and not initially seeing the subject. They proceeded a little bit further into the yard, at which time the subject hopped up from hiding behind a piece of equipment and took off running, hopped a fence into the woods. And so they proceeded to follow after him. When they got into the wooded area, they saw that it was a pretty steep drop off. And so at that point they stopped. It was dark. They passed on the information to the officers who relieved them in the morning, and officers responded back out this morning to see if they could locate the individual. As they were approaching, they heard somebody yelling from that area. They called out his name. He answered. He was down at the bottom of that ravine, so they immediately called for EMS. He had stated that he was injured.
This morning about 7:15, we got a report that there was a resident down in some trees, some brush that had fallen off a cliff approximately 70 to 100 feet down into a ravine, and the Excelsior Springs Police Department needed assistance getting him out of the ravine after sustaining some multiple injuries. And we had 2 paramedics go down with the police officers, and they assisted each other in packaging the patient up and treating his injuries best they could at the scene to get him packaged up and get him up the hill.
So the subject is in the hospital, is not being held for us. We're going to serve the warrants at a later time.